Hello and thank you all for watching. This is Manny Sunny Sun for a monthly astrological report. We'll be speaking about all the 12 signs and we begin with Aries. Aries is a spring equinox to approximately April 21st. Aries, gentle flowing personal communication and exploring the variety of interests. It may also be what's in store for the first half of June. So it would be wise to keep the atmosphere lighthearted and fun. However, don't forget that Mercury is still retrograde, so it'd be wise to be mindful of your words. Intimate relationships may be challenged, so it is wise to exercise compassion and patience in that area. However, prosperity and expansions may be available if you do the work to make them manifest. You may find the second half of the month that things change fairly drastically, but in an overall, it's a good way. You may find those intimate relationships to get healed, and that is a good fortune that you're headed that is headed your way. However, you may also sense that things are about to get a little bit challenging, so it would be wise to prepare yourself for July and what brings for that month. Taurus, from April 21st, approximately to May 21st. Creativity, comfort foods, and all things related to the feel good medicine. And may also be just what the doctor ordered for the first half of this month. So it would be wise to enjoy what we have, as playing it conservatively may be the wise road to take. Focusing on the workplace and a career may be also wise to do at this time. Um, it would be a wise road to take at this time. Focusing on the workplace and the career may also be wise, especially if you can work with a deferred gratification. The second half of this month, Taurus, gives the month of love. A love life might get a little more complicated with figuring out the balance between taking care of the self and taking care of the other. But this can also be done with compromise and intelligence. This time period is also excellent time to focus on here and now and how to make progress on the physical plane. It is also worth mentioning that to be careful with accidents during this week of the 21st, or at least appearing more aggressive um, than you really intended to be. Gemini, approximately from May 21st to the summer solstice. Happy birthday to all you Geminis. This is your month and your month to treat yourself. We start off with June with a lot of emphasis on person-to-person communication, but with current Mercury retrograde, you may find that the hidden issues with people come to light. So it would be wise to take tally of who is where in your life and what it takes to make things more secure. Prosperity, abundance, and all things beneficial may be coming your way in a nice, gentle flowing fashion, so it is wise to be open to the gifts that arrive. However, it would also be wise to guard against unwarranted fears and insecurities as they may be extra strong at this moment. The second half of the month, though, may be more of an extension of the first part of the month, but with a few exceptions. The first exception may be being that emotionally you may feel cut off, and the second being that you may feel that it is time to pursue your true calling in a more proactive way. Cancer, summer solstice to approximately July 21st. You may find that June starts off with small blessings coming your way through family connections or the past, so it would be wise to keep your eyes open for new opportunities. However, relating with other people may take some adjustments, so the same openness that is used to receive these blessings mentioned above should also be considered when it comes to interacting with people on a regular basis. The second half of the month, though, may bring a feeling of good things coming your way, so it is wise to listen to that intuition to prepare for the goodness that will be happening very, very soon. You may also find that some old issues having to do with an unhealed wounds come back up to be addressed. So when this occurs, it is wise to keep a healthy perspective and focus on the now rather than the then. Leo, approximately July 21st to August 21st, opportunities, blessings, and all things positive coming your way very easily in the start of the month through person-to-person interactions, but it would be wise to use your critical thinking skills to ascertain what is worth pursuing and what is not. For all that glitters is not gold. You may find that you have more than enough energy to get things done, but it is not you're not careful way you're not careful and may find that some of these theoretical blessings come from to fruition, and that may be exercising your own creativity. You can maximize what can be gained in the love life. You may find that it is time to focus on doing what is best for you. But when this occurs, it would be wise to remember to not get so much self absorbed. Virgo, August 21st to September 21st. While your money and your love life may be rolling along nicely right now, you may find that communicating with people is quite a challenge. And so it would be wise to take those interactions very, very carefully due to Mercury retrograde, your ruling sign. Emotionally distortion, fears may come up to the surface. It would be wise to address and look at all these facts when making observations and decisions. Rather than listening for emotional reactions, the second half of the month may still contain some remnants of the first half of the month. So it would be wise to proceed with cautions into after the first week in July. The distorted fears may also fall by the wayside during this times too. So it would be wise to laugh off any intensity that may come from those fears. Libra, the work that you're doing right now that is carrying your towards a greater good may be ramped up during this period in time through person to person communication, and so it would be wise to make those personal connections, but at the same time to wait to see what pans out and what doesn't. However, you may find that people take you more aggressively than you intended. So if you see these signs, you may want to consider addressing what you truly mean rather than what is perceived as coming from you. The second half of the month may bring many blessings your way, especially if you use your creativity to bring prosperity and expansion principles down into the physical form. You may also find it that you have plenty of energy to get things done around the house and with regards to family, so it'd be wise to schedule time to address these matters. Scorpio, October 21st to November 21st. Life and karmic lessons may be coming your way the first half of the month, so it would be wise to prepare for these things that occur, to pull on your heartstrings, but to put you in a position to work through these lessons. It may also feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, but this feeling shall pass quickly. You may also find that the minor blessings are lying in the wait around your house and your immediate family. Thus, by staying conscious and alert, you may discover that these things in your life truly are free. The second half of the month, for you Scorpios, you may find that it is time to conserve in many different ways, in many different life areas. Part of this may be motivated by protective attitudes, and part of this may also be motivated by ego expressions. So, it would be wise for you to know your own motivation for this. Emotionally, it is worth mentioning that there may be a tendency to compartmentalize said emotions, and while analysis is good, suppression is not. Sagittarius, approximately from November 21st to December 21st, winter solstice. Tensions may be about during the first half of the month, but if you notice, they may have to do with other people almost exclusively. So it would be wise to do your best to pick up and choose your own interactions with people for the first 2 weeks in June to help you with this. You may find that you have the second blast of winds in your cells, and hence being in motion and getting things done may be the perfect situation. As the month moves on, though, you may discover that the good fortune and blessings come your way through your own applied creativity. Emotionally, you may feel out of sorts, but this is temporary thing, and by the end of the month, you may be feeling on top of the world when you look back and see what you have accomplished. Capricorn, winter solstice to approximately January 21st. Money may be tight and things around the home may require some more TLC than normal. First half of the month, so it would be wise to exercise some discernment and discretion, yet to be proactive when and where you can. Relating to people and dealing with them may take some effort and some adjustments, but when you adapt, you may find that hidden potential is there if you address what exists, rather than overanalyzing and taking things too deep. For that may be too much for the average person. As the month moves on, you may intuitively sense that things are about to get tenser, so it would be wise to exercise some caution, patience, and sympathy when applicable. It's also worth mentioning that during this time it is wise to break any addictions and bad habits if there are any present. Aquarius, approximately from January 21st to February 21st. While conservatism may still be the name of the game for now, you may find that it is time to connect with friends and to indulge in fun and light-hearted interest. However, it would be wise to emphasize lighthearted rather than deep interest due to the fact that communications may still be challenged. For the first 2 weeks of June, you may discover that you have plenty of ideas and thoughts running through your head, at least more than normal. But that is but that if work isn't done, they may only remain only in your head. As the month progresses, Aquarius, you may find that things become tenser, especially in love life. But take control of the fact that this will be short-lived and will be done within the next 3 weeks or so at max. You may also find that approaching things using your own uniqueness, you come into an increase of sense of personal empowerment, which can be the guiding light for others and very helpful for yourself. Pisces, approximately February 21st to March 21st, the spring equinox. Personal communications and all things related may bring many challenges for the first 2 weeks of June. So it would be wise to use that Piscean compassion, but to also not let that dull your senses. Money from the home may be abundant, and all things related to the family may also be doing good at this time. So as you focus on your own spirituality, you may find that good blessings come your way overall. As the month moves on, you may discover that your emotions get a little tenser, but this shall pass, and pass it shall. You may also discover that people may take you too seriously around the summer solstice, but this can also be worked out if you practice compassion, empathy, and patience with others and with yourself. Old lessons may come up to be addressed again, so it would be wise to face what arises rather than fear it. Well, thank you all for watching. This has been an astrological monthly report happening for June 2015. Thank you for watching.